Welcome to another episode of the Philosophy of Chillin. I'm your host, Dylan the Connect, and today is gonna be an episode that was untold. As you all know, sometimes there are technical difficulties that cut off some really good portions of a conversation that y'all just have never seen. It can only be recreated from this point because the authenticity of that moment, you know? But anyway, with that being said, there was an episode that was titled Through Pronouns. And there was a 1 and then there was a part 2. And I guess this is gonna kind of be like a part 3, but really it's just the part of the episode that was cut off because of technical difficulties. Because if you have seen the episode, like the show, which is, I guess, divine timing, or intervention in a way. But that is why I am here today, because I needed a short topic that really allowed for me to talk about what I have to say quickly, and then I gotta go. So with that being said, if you know the conversation about the Through Pronouns episode, then you're good to go. But for anybody that's listening, I would definitely suggest going to watch the episode back again, because I'm about to cut straight to the chase on this one. And then I'm about to call it a day. So essentially what I wanted to pick up on was answering the question about how what my perspective was on people, I believe, either being misgendered, or what my experience has been like when it has come to being gender within society. And there are people that confuse me with another entity all the time. And I deal with very little instances of disrespect, but I do recognize when there is general confusion versus intentional ignorance. And with that being said, I just honestly, if somebody I know is not being disrespectful, but this shit has happened to me all the time. Like, somebody will be doing something and I'll be working, or I'll be busy, or focused on something, and they'll look up and they'll just look back down and be like, oh yeah, they'll be like, hey nephew, or they'll be like, hey bro, let me da-da-da-da-da. And then I'll, be focused, working, what have you, and I'll just be like, for sure. And then I'll keep going. But as far as disrespectful instances, really, I don't have many, because even if it's accidental initially, when the actual person gets to know me, it'll really be all respect. And just based off the conversation, I've talked with some interesting individuals in life who have very high positions in the things that they do and work at a leadership capacity, and it it gets crazy. It gets crazy. So I say that to say, to be in those rooms and to have those types of conversations with people and to be able to connect in the ways that we do, shit, by the end of it, they calling me little sis. Shit, it be, it be sometimes, oh my God, I'll be, especially like, if I'm like out and just doing something that I actually like love to do and am passionate about, man, it would be sometimes where dudes be mad that the girls be getting hyped up when I'm like playing cards and shit. Like, it'd be crazy. But it's I say all of this to say, like, I really don't have any like big problems when it comes to having someone intentionally disrespect me when it comes to my pronouns, which are she and her. Like, I'm not ashamed to be a woman. And I have a very interesting perspective on how people truly have been discussing, operating, connecting with their, and maybe not their, as it's not their only responsibility, because it's a generational thing. Like, we talk about millennia of disparity and intentional ignorance towards an apparent truth, if someone were actually ready to accept it at that level in regards to the male and female gender. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. What I am here to talk about is answering that question of, how do I respond when I'm in situations that may create interesting predicaments or conversations around. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Again, I appreciate y'all for being here. I gotta go. I could really sit here and talk all day with y'all, but we out. Peace.